Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host Brian, and today I'm talking Love Island All Stars, Series 2, Episode 17. All right, so pretty much the entire episode is going to really center around Ekin Su and Curtis to me. We had two new bombshells coming in. We had Sammy and Danielle, and they get a text pretty much in the beginning of the episode, like they're going to choose two people to have a sleepover in the hideaway with, and Sammy chooses Elma, and Danielle chooses Curtis. Now, when they're about to leave, he Curtis keeps saying he's confused. He's confused. I think what he meant to, like, what he was trying to say is like, I'm confused why I was chosen. But at the same time, I think he talks too much, and I think he was just talking way too much there, and he shouldn't have been just saying that. And he didn't like reassure Ekin-Su before he left, and she like literally just started a downward spiral. He went into the hideaway or the hideaway retreat, basically said like, "Hey, I'm closed off with Ekin-Su. Like, just let you know." Said it in front of Sammy. Said it in front of Elma. Said it in front of Danielle. The next day, I didn't even catch this when they were in there, but they said like they were looking at her rings, and Elma told Ekin-Su that they could have possibly been like touching hands, and this is really just like that took her right off the deep end. And I mean, yeah, Elma even said like, "Yo, he was being respectful too." So, but like she just heard that. She is, in my opinion, completely overreacting. And again, these are people that have been on Love Island before. They should know how these things go. And especially like Ekin-Su being a bombshell herself, she has conversations with Danielle that make it look like that she's all right, but she's not okay. Like she constantly has conversations with Danielle to like get more information, like being almost like a detective. Curtis hears about the hand holding, potentially hand holding thing from Ekin-Su. He goes to talk to Elma. She's like, "Oh, maybe I should have said it wrong. Maybe she didn't really hear what I was trying to say or interpret it wrong. Let me go talk to her." Didn't get through to her. Apparently, they have a super long conversation about like, "Oh, it's not respectful for you to if I'm closed off to like." I mean, I guess he might have been implying that he wasn't fully closed off, and then some of the guys are like, "Oh, maybe you closed off too early." But at the same time, it's Love Island. I have no sympathy for these people whatsoever when I'm watching this. Why are they acting like this? They're not 22 years old. It's just crazy to me. And it just shows me that they need this show to even like no wonder there's all single coming into this show because they don't know how to talk to people at all. It's just crazy to me. So the end, pretty much the end of the episode is Danielle pulls Curtis to have a conversation with him, but Ekin-Su is inside getting ready. She comes outside. She doesn't notice it right away. All the girls like, "Oh, Ekin, look, he's talking to Curtis," or she's talking to Curtis, and uh, she sees it. She starts crying in a corner. Ronnie goes to comfort her. I just think it's a complete big overreaction, man. It is. I don't know. I have no time for it. I'm watching this and I'm like, is this episode almost over yet? Like, I cannot believe that this is a plot point for this entire episode. It's Love Island. I know she wasn't there, but Jesus, like I don't know. I mean, I guess she was with Davide pretty much the whole entire time, but it's just like you're on a dating show. This isn't real life. So yeah, we will see what happens as the spiral. I never really believed in their relationship to begin with, but this is like who's gonna push away first, I think, from them. So let me know what you think. Do you agree with me? Do you think one of them was more in the wrong than the other? Do you think I can see was overreacting? Do you think Curtis doesn't know what he wants? I think both can be true. But it's just, man, it is frustrating to watch sometimes when it's just like, all right, like, get over it, man. You're almost 30 years old. It's crazy. Some of you are even older. But we'll be back tomorrow for episode 18. We should have Deal or No Deal out later tonight. And Thursday, we have our fun Bravo stuff and more of these shows. So I appreciate everyone watching. Hope you have an awesome night or morning when you're watching this. And I'll talk to you next video. Peace.